There are many things in this world that don't explain. The story behind this small cemetery is no exception. It was many years ago, on April 19, 1897, when the small community of Aurora, Texas was just beginning to rise.
Like any other day, the residents began their daily chores. Their quiet morning came to an abrupt end, however, when a small aircraft was spotted low in the sky around 6 a.m. Many of the people who viewed it claimed that it was a cigar shape, while others claimed it was an odd oval shape. This aircraft had been spotted at high speeds in many other places in Texas, but at this point, it seemed to be going only 5 to 10 miles per hour. There was nothing the townsfolk could do but watch as the craft headed straight towards Judge Proctor's window. There was a large explosion, and debris from both the windmill and craft were scattered.
The townspeople gathered curiously in the cemetery, the same one we stand in now, which was then on the edge of Judge Proctor's land. The grass where the windmill had stood was reduced to a circular berm.
It is said that many of the inhabitants of Aurora picked up pieces of the debris, passing them on through generations secretly. Those who were there claimed that it was made of silver-like metal, mixed with another substance somewhat like aluminum that had never been seen before. The story diverges at this point. Many of the people there claimed that the pilot of their craft was dead after impact. Others claimed that he was thrown out and into the cemetery where he dragged himself off. Some of the first on the scene told a story of armed government agents who shot down the little man who piloted the craft. Despite the inconsistency, there was one thing that everyone agreed upon. The pilot could not have been of this world. Confused by the events, the townspeople did what they thought was best. They formed a burial committee and placed the body of the pilot into a grave, giving him a proper Christian burial. A headstone was placed at the grave, but strangely disappeared after a period of time.
A few non-invasive investigations have been done throughout the years, but any and all attempts to dig up the grave were turned down by the Aurora Cemetery Association.
They feared that many of the unmarked graves stemming from the 1800s would be disturbed.
Whether there really was a strange little man remains a mystery today. Some call it a hoax, but others, well, they believe.